The Pacific Ocean.
Pnakotus is somewhere in the Pacific?
Looks like it.
Hold on, Professor. I think we're about to land.
Hey, chapter 6. What? Can't say the name. Okay, well, next chapter. Let's see, there's a...
Who would have thought this whole structure was actually a flying saucer, huh, Professor?
Yeah, because everybody thinks of a flying saucer being like a round-shaped plate, that's why. Okay, so...
Red sand. This must be the Great Sandy Desert.
So we're in Australia. We crossed half the world in, what, half an hour at most?
For all his fascination with Yithian tech, Harry didn't answer. He was still debating whether to tell Evie what he'd discussed with Dr. West.
The thing is more, who is Dr. West? On run. I have to walk. That looks a little bit too square.
Here we are. This is Pnakotus.
Wow.
Pnakotus.
Look, Professor. A camp.
Looks abandoned.
Somebody was here. Okay, information.
What a fool.
Okay, some actions. I knew back in the Star Wisdom Society was a good idea. We're going to get whatever Pharaoh is after. Introduce me some bona fide big shots. Hope I get to meet Eisenhower. Seriously? What the hell do you think the president's gonna do?
Somehow the Yithians were able to store light and channel it through those lenses.
Okay, light input, light output. Okay, is there anything on the back of this thing? No.
Apparently Bowen's goons spent a good long while trying to force this massive stone door open.
Light channels. Point it at the glass sphere. Okay.
Thank you, Sherlock.
Mind the pattern and the angle. That's it.
I'll stay here, Professor. Let me know if you find anything.
Why? Oh, there's something going on there. Okay, so we got... There's an orb thing and everything there. There's a sign on that door. Got a sign there, but the light thing that side. Let's check what's down here first. Oh, there's a dead dude over there.
Does this manipulate the shapes?
These controls allow full 2-axis rotation of the shapes rising out of that pool of black liquid. Oh great, more black liquid. Anything on the back? Oh yes, okay. Once the shape is correctly aligned, the button acts as a validation mechanism.
This is the Nazi who escaped from the radio station. I guess they ignored his warnings.
What does it say?
Never trust a Nazi, that's what.
Never trust a Nazi. Okay. Still lost in his fantasies about pharaohs and ancient gods, nonsense and superstitions. I'm more practical. When the time comes, I'll use the machine for something that actually matters, whether he likes it or not. I'll fix the mistakes we made in the past. Mistakes? I mean, you can't change the past. You can change the future by changing the present, but you can't change the past to affect the future. Think on that one. Well, look who's here. Did he want to change something and Bowen didn't like it? This is psychiatrist.
Well, well, look at that.
Ever since he got some black ooze on him back at Harry's house, Eugene Kingsley's health had collapsed, and he died not long after reaching Australia.
There doesn't seem to be anything else here. So do we need something here in order to open that door? Or something? Let's see.
There are some carved symbols.
Won't access it. Oh, hold on. There's something there too.
These controls seem to contain spheres of black ooze.
There's the black ooze, but how do you... Oh, you gotta line the holes. Okay, then how do you stop it? Okay, come back to that. Busted radio. Somebody messed up the radio. Tools, equipment. What's
So
this?
Stahl and Bowen had an argument. Big surprise.
The spheres resonate at a frequency produced by the substance reaction from the generate. Okay. Conscious transmission. Anything in the back? Nope. Keep forgetting to check the back first.
Symbols. Interesting.
Footprints.
Footprints that lead to that huge door.
Appears to be the same footprints, but why in two different sets? 1 2 1 2 and then 1 2 1 2. See, this is a huge door.
This colossal door seems to be the entrance to one of those ancient structures.
Okay, let's go check what's down that side. Do I do anything here, or doesn't look like it? Can't interact with anything. Maybe something else happens. Okay, didn't check this yet. There's a thing missing out of there. Ah, see, this looks the same as that. I think maybe this is supposed to go there and then to there. Put that onto this. Or does this have to do something over there? Let's see, what does our book say here? Okay, 2 signs. Validation mechanism. Okay, do I rotate this thing out? This doesn't do anything. Okay, what do I need to activate? That's a black ooze. Okay, so I don't do anything there. I need to do something on here. Does that stop it? Oh, it does. Okay. I think these balls are going to show a certain way. But now which one do I use? Okay, the top 2 got to stand still. And then you got to move that, but how do you stop them? Okay, so those 2 move. Can't do anything here. Oh, hold on a sec, you can move this. But what am I moving? I've got no idea what I'm actually moving here. Okay, so I need to stop. No, not that one. How do you... How do you stop it then? Press it on, yeah? Doesn't do anything. I'm missing something. I don't know what. I don't know where this thing is supposed to point to. Okay, but how do I get up there though? Oh wait, there is a thing up there. I didn't even see the pathway.
That really looks like Nakal architecture.
That was weird, I didn't even see the thing.
Seems she had a rare moment of good judgment.
Dr. Patricia Seckler might have been deeply interested in studying alien entities or mysterious flying polyps, but she wasn't willing to die for it.
Okay, that other lady, I'm done with your rituals, your masks, your aliases, and with your delusions. We won't find anything here besides death by the not tendrils of those black smoke clouds. Don't try and make me out of it. Talking no, okay. So she had enough of his nonsense.
This looks similar to the platform I used back on the island.
Meaning what? The towers, okay, artificial structure differs from that of the other constructions. Reaching the top will not be easy. Okay. So this has to go somewhere. But where? Turn it this way. There's nothing. Oh, so you can go up and down. This thing is terrible at moving. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go that way. I think. Don't exactly know how it works. Oh wait, there's another one. How do I get up there? There's a passage or something at the back there. So I think these things all link to each other then. What's inside here? Okay. Is this where it starts?
Well, looks like that did something.
That definitely did something. Okay, now this has to go.
How can these lenses still be so perfectly polished after millions of years down here?
Yithian technology
there we go.
never ceased to fascinate Harry.
They could have actually made this game so much better. You know, more free will, more able to explore your surroundings. All that stuff. Oh, here's another one. What's this?
These symbols must mean something.
I think that has to open this. And then goes...
Nope, it isn't working.
Okay, I think maybe I'm supposed to open this first. That probably go to the top one to get the light on that side. But this looks like something separate. So I think let's do this side first and see what this does.
Did you see anything like this in your visions of Pnakotus, Evangeline?
The Yithian use technology based on mirrors and light, but this is the first time I've seen a system this complex.
Okay, so there goes the light on there. And do I shine this on this thing? No. This thing doesn't go anywhere else. No, that's as far as it goes. Okay, so this doesn't work. Something else has to happen here. Unless the light comes through here somewhere. Okay, let's check the other side. Okay, so I think that light is supposed to come on here, which is now going to go onto that one. So what's our book say? 1, 2, 3. 1. So 1 stripe, 2 stripes, 3 stripes. And that's also a straight stripe. What's with these red things floating here? Pretty sure I've got to go up somewhere. I don't suppose I can fit from this side. No. There's this turn. No. This thing can only shine in that direction. So what does this do?
It isn't working.
Alden is sick. I think this is an elevator. See, because there's a broken piece there. This makes a solid... I think this is an elevator. That's the button to get up there. Then the light shines through that hole secretly. You can't really see it from the side, but it shines through there and then comes somewhere down in that direction. So maybe there's something else on top here. Okay, well, let's shine this light down this way. If I can get up there. There we go. And now we gotta run this around to make sure that it's lined up. Okay, let's check if you're on the right spot. There we go. Anything else in the journal? Nope. Okay, and then this one. I've got to shine in there. And I think that one goes to that side. Okay, here's this Evelyn lady. Oh, there she is. I think I'm gonna just stop these in the meantime. I wonder what she's doing there. Okay, so now this we're shining on that thing. Okay, now that is there, unless I'm supposed to do something on that thing. You got anything else? Nope. She had the same thing.
The spheres are moving.
Well, I can see that. But what am I supposed to do? It's the first two spheres. Those are these two. And they move in accordance with the space. Let's see the space. Okay, so maybe I better move those other two now. Okay, so it's that one and that one. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these things though. Do I control them? Do I stop them? It doesn't do anything. Okay, I'll push this button. Does nothing. So what am I supposed to do? You know what? You see the shapes there? I think that thing, there's a light somewhere up there from the other thing that we found that shines that way and then comes through that hole to light this thing up. So there has to be another way up. Or something I missed. Just don't know what though. I don't understand why these little ribbon things are flying everywhere. See, I'm usually missing pathways, so maybe I'll miss something here. There's nothing down here, right? No. Okay, got that. There's just that thing up there. But now if that is supposed to be on top, if that's going up, then how do I... Hold on, what is that? Because that's definitely, I think, an elevator which goes up. And then the light maybe shines through there somewhere. I think maybe I've got to shine on that thing over there, see what that is. Don't know if this is going to affect the other side or not. Yeah, let's see. I don't know how much angle this thing can do. Does that do anything? Maybe it switches the elevator on.
Nope, it isn't working.
Nope, it isn't working. But yes, definitely nothing shining this way.
These symbols must mean something.
I just don't know what. 1, 2, 3. There's something I'm missing here. There's got to be something else here. Just don't know what though. Okay, well, shining a light there doesn't do anything. That goes on there. Okay, now I wonder, did this thing stop moving now when I switched it off? Can't tell from this side. Yep, that stopped moving. Okay, I don't know what else to do here. Are these the paths of the lights? Point it at the glass sphere. So it has to go into that one. Okay, so we figured that out.
There are some carved symbols.
There's got to be something involved with this light going that way. Nothing else that I can do here. Okay, so those balls are spinning according to the images. That's spinning there. But I don't know what this does. Am I supposed to have something in here or... Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to be sitting here for hours trying to figure this out. Okay, the light beams activate the glass sphere scattered around the site. Try to match the exact pattern from the circular structure you just activated. Match with what? How do you match it? Okay, I don't get. In the ruins or an outback, you need to use a black ooze pool to activate the mechanism that opens the great door. Activate the glass sphere. Okay, so I've gotten up to there. Okay, try to match the exact pattern from the circular structure you just activated. Match the pattern. How do you match the pattern? But that doesn't match this. So what, must I push the button here or what? This doesn't do anything. Try to match the pattern. What does it mean? I've got to match the balls floating there is got to be the same as that. Maybe that's it. Okay, so let's switch that thing off. Yeah, but how am I supposed to match it if I can't see it? This thing is freaking confusing, really it is. Okay, that one, then that one. Oh. Okay, something happened. Now what? Okay, so what am I supposed to do? I'll push the button. Okay. There's only 2 balls on there, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Do I stop it now or what? Guess not. And if I do this, do you control something here or?
Look, Evangeline.
Oh,
I
it
can
moves.
rotate the shapes using these controls.
Okay, so this we want facing that way. So now it looks... Okay, I want you to stay like that. Okay, does that do anything? No. That doesn't do anything. Goes like that. Okay, so now that matches that. Okay, hold on a sec. So that combines with the other one? Or maybe you change... Hold on a sec. Was that first door is that one. Then you've got this one. Okay, wait, I think I'm getting this now. Hold on. I need to change it to each one of those pictures. So this has to go like this. If I can get this thing to stand like that. Okay, so I wonder if this activates the other door on the other side now.
I think I've got it. Sort of.
Okay, there's something's happening. Why doesn't she walk with him? She just stands there. Okay, so I think maybe that lift is working now. Let's check. But if I move this light now, isn't that going to stop the machine? Let's see if I push this thing. See, now it looks like that. Ah, something's happening. Okay, I don't know what that's going to do there.
It wasn't the first time Harry had
What that
stepped
is?
onto a stone platform lifted by black ooze, and it still unsettled him.
I see, now the ball's on a different location. Okay, so that needs to shine on this thing in order to open another door or something. Okay, is there anything else? Yeah, no. So that needs to come onto this thing. Okay, so we gotta switch this lights. That light's gotta come on here now if I want to get into there. But I don't understand, isn't this gonna switch it off? Okay, so I got that one. And then this, I think that's a guide on that thing. You aim it at that thing there. Because now when this goes up, that's going to be in line, I think. If I'm not just guessing. I think that should line up, if I'm guessing correctly. How do you know? It actually does work. Okay, and then we're going to do that. Onto that. Okay, but now if I go down, isn't that going to switch it off? How do you... See, this is where you got to change characters. Okay, so now we need the first ball and that one.
Another one of those moving patterns. Evangeline, watch out.
Uh-oh.
It's crawling with those pollen things.
I don't think it saw us. We really must be careful.
And it looks like a freaking fish. Okay, so there we got another one. But this is now first and the third one. This was the first and the second one, which I think opens up this thing. Okay, so now I gotta go down again and take it. I suppose I've got to activate this thing back on that side again. Now they really made these puzzle stuff very hard in this game.
There are some carved symbols.
Yeah. Okay, So now we need to do the first and that one, so let's... Okay, we gotta match this one now. So it's the first ball and then the third ball. Okay, that one and then that one. Do I push this button or... No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. It's not that one, it's this one. Okay, that doesn't do anything. I think I'm supposed to push it over here first. Oopsie. That's right. Okay, so that one's there, that one's there. Yeah, it's not in line. Okay, you gotta go there and then there. Bingo. So you gotta match up exactly with the picture. Okay, now this stripe has got to turn around because we got that one there. So this is gonna... What the... It looks straight there, but it's... Okay, so each one is the thing, so that goes like that. Oh, okay, I get it. See, from this side it looks like it, but from this side it's straight. That do something. Don't know if I did something or not. No, it's got to match that one. Stripe going that way. No, that's right. Okay, does this do something? No. That was the first one. This is the second one. So this goes like that. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here. Oh, then I have to have all three of them on. Okay, so I'm going to do the second one as well. First one, so this one is there, then the second one is also there. Okay, well then I think I've got to activate that now. Where's the first one? It goes there. Is that right? No, I don't think that's right. Okay, the first ball there, then the second ball there, and the first ball there, and the third ball there. So they're going to be on opposite sides of each other. Okay, so second one out. I need to get the second one. I don't know if this is right or not. No. And the third ball's on that side. It's got to be on the opposite side. Okay, which one is the third one? That's the first, that's the third. So I'm going to go there. Yes, got it. opposite direction. Jeez, this is getting complicated. Okay, this picture, the ball's on that side. So this needs to be there. This needs to go like that. That look right? Looks like that. Let's see.
Alright.
Yes.
That one was tricky.
Tricky, this stuff's a pain in the butt. Egyptian stuff and other stuff, well, that was terrible. Okay, so now we're gonna get light in here. How the heck do we get light in here? Obviously this has to now shine on that. Okay, how do I get light down here? Does that thing shine down here? There's no other way into this chamber, so I'm assuming it does. It's funny that he's doing this and she's not doing it. Okay, how far down can you go? Oh, it does reach. And I'm gonna come back all the way again. It's making me run all over the place. Up, down, not up. Professor, where are you going? This way. How do you get the title of Professor? Except for that big spider that's up there. And I'm not talking about just about studying. Okay, so the fourth and last ball has got to match up exactly with the third ball. Fourth and last ball's got to match up.
Good. I hope this is the last pattern.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so those last two are going to match up. Now, do I have to stick this thing back on there or what? I don't think so. I think this is just to activate to show you where the balls actually have to go. Okay, so the last one is going to match up with the third one. Well, that's easily enough. There. Yes, okay, we got it. So now this just gets flipped around and it's got to look like that. That looks about right. Did that do something? No, it didn't. Oh, hold on. There's something missing there. That's got to get flipped around. The first one's got to turn around like that. And so does the other one. Okay, and then this one has to get... Let's see. It's got to stand... Right, I think I got it, right? Like that. There we go. Now it matches that one.
Yes, I opened it.
Jeez, what a pain in the butt that was.
The door's opening. Let's move ahead. Any sign of those polyps, Evangeline?
Not that I can see.
There was no sign of the polyps, true. But there was no sign of Bowen either.
Yeah, but did they get inside or not? And why is there no guards or nothing else around here?
Good lord, what happened here?
Looks like they ran into those smoke things.
Yes they did. Okay, you can see.
Poor bastards.
The shadow on the left belonged to Howard Carmichael III, playboy, athlete, and heir to Carmichael Industries. One black polyp was enough to obliterate him in seconds.
Okay, where is this? I only see one. Okay, does this go somewhere? Place is falling apart. There's nothing here. This must be a door, or must have been a door or something. You know how much power this thing uses to open, move slabs like that? And these are all curved slabs. The energy just floats and gives you light. Then there's another passageway down that way. Okay, we don't have anything else in there. This is a maze. Okay, is the yellow mean a dead end or what? Oh, there's somebody laying there. Maybe a way out.
Look at this architecture. Does it look familiar to you?
Professor, this looks like the archives. The great library from my memories, but back then it was full of life. This place is in ruins.
Makes sense, Evangeline. Millions of years have passed since you were here.
Yeah, but obviously all the continents, everything was in one. So it would have moved with the continents that time which formed Australia and all that. So obviously it will just everything merge it together and pull apart and all that. Something tells me I've got to stay out of this light. I feel like I've got to stay out of it. Okay, now where's this body that we saw? It's through there. How do I get through there? Hold on a sec. Wasn't there something I had to press on that guy? Can't they go move faster? Taking way too long. Footsteps. I didn't even see it. These look bigger. Okay, hold on a sec. I think that thing did give me an indicator to interact with that corpse that we saw. There we go. But now it's not showing me anything. How did I get there? Must have climbed through there, I suppose. Okay, no extra information. Can't make out who that is. But they're dressed in their fancy Egyptian clothing. Okay. That goes back up. Ah, footprints.
More of those footprints.
It looks like military issue shoes that. And there's more, but now these are bigger. Any footprints here? This guy went in here. I think he climbed up here. Oh, it's one of those light bridges.
This is
Uh-oh.
breathtaking.
If this is the place where I was millions of years ago, the mind-swapping device must be at the top of that basalt tower.
Yeah, but look at all the spooks things flying over there.
What is this thing?
It's a,
Looks like a ray of light.
that's the transporting thing. Okay, I think this is going to be the end of this chapter. Then we jump to the next one. You got anything to say? That is kind of freaky. Okay, now what? Oh, there we go.
Whoa!
Just go for the ride. She's used it
Polyps are
before.
gathering over there.
What's going on? What are they trying to do?
The sky's
I
also
don't know
changing.
what drives those creatures. I don't understand what they do, or why they do it.
It must be created from the black ooze. Voices.
Do you hear some kind of chanting?
Yes, and I believe I recognize the one chanting. I don't like this.
He's thinking it's ancient gods, but it's just ancient civilization. Bowman.
Bowen, stop right there!
Everhart, what are you doing here? How did
I
you...
took the number 3 bus to Pnakotus. Now get out of there, you idiot!
Don't even think about it, Professor. Not when I'm this close. The Bowens have spent generations searching for the knowledge we were promised. Oh, yes. Nalathotep, herald of the almighty Azathoth.
Cultist ranting always sounds ridiculous, especially when they spout their nonsense out loud.
Enough of this. I'll drag you out of there by your heels if I have to.
Do not come any closer. I'm warning you.
Of course, things change when cultists are armed.
Right.
Listen to me, Bowen. I know the great race of Yith. They've spoken to me, and you know it. Look around you. Those black polyps wiped out your entire cult. And you're next. You have nothing to gain, do you hear me?
I've convinced him, Evie thought. I actually convinced that stubborn old fool. I can't believe it.
No, you didn't.
You think you're gonna stop me with your empty talk, girl? I've no time for your foolishness. The Black Pharaoh awaits.
Ugh, figures, Evie thought. And when Bowen
Uh-oh.
powered up the mind-swapping device, she realized she'd have to do something, and fast.
Professor,
That's
if he
not good.
activates the mind-swapping device, we're finished!
Harry was out of time. He had to make a decision.
So he wants to put that power in him. Stop Evie and take her place.
Harry remembered Dr. West's words. Evangeline has to sacrifice herself, Professor. It's the only way to stop Bowen and preserve the space-time continuum. But he didn't give a rat's ass what Dr. West had to say. Harry wasn't going to let Frank Drayton's daughter meet the same fate as her father. There had to be another way.
Professor?
Take the place.
Professor!
I'm sorry, kid. I'm really sorry. For everything.
Harry!
And as she screamed, Evie watched the stubborn old grouchy archaeology professor sacrifice his life to save hers and all of humanity. Harry found himself in the ooze pool, completely covered in the substance he feared most. He knew this was his death sentence, but at least he was going to make sure Caleb didn't swap his mind with anyone.
Are you out of your mind, Everhart? Haven't you seen what that liquid does to humans?
I know it better than you do, you kook.
No, Don't touch that. You'll interrupt the transfer process. No, no, no!
Take it.
Oh no. Oh no. Not the ice.
And so, on November 6th, 1957, in that basalt tower of the city that millions of years earlier had been Pnakotus, my husband, Harry Everhart, was consumed by the black ooze.
Okay, is that it? Okay, so he eventually probably is gonna die. Okay, where am I? It's like drinking oil or petrol, gas, whatever. It's bad for you. It's meant for mechanical use, not for people.
Upon waking in that infinite ocean of blackness, Harry thought that he had died. Well, I hope it was worth something at least, he thought. He was waiting to see the light at the end of the tunnel when a voice surprised him.
Black ooze.
One he recognized instantly. My voice.
Huh? How's that possible?
Harry,
So
Nora?
what?
I'm so glad to see you, my dear old pal.
Nora?
Whoops.
Nora!
Seeing memories.
Am I dreaming?
No, you're not dreaming.
Then I'm dead, right?
No, you're not dead either.
All the memories. So then what am I?
Don't understand, Nora.
In between dimensions.
Everything is so confusing.
Easy, Harry. We've got plenty of time. Ask whatever you need to ask.
Okay, well then where are we?
Where am I? Where are we? What is this place?
This, Harry, is the Icor, a place beyond time and space. And now you're connected.
Connected to whom? To you?
To the Elder God. Both of us are.
Okay, what is the Elder God?
What or who is this Elder God?
It's hard to provide a simple answer to such a complicated question, Harry. The Elder God has gone by many names throughout the ages. Amaterasu, Sarens, Kor Yithar, Kailamanu. His judgment is inscrutable, at times even incomprehensible. And in some way, those of us who are part of him are connected, beyond time and space. I don't know, Harry. Maybe the Elder God is simply God.
Okay. And let's see, what options is this? What does the Elder God want from me? Why didn't the Black Ooze kill me? Were you Dr. West? No. Okay, what does the Elder God
What does
want?
the Elder God want?
To offer you its gratitude. It's what I've been trying to tell you ever since you and I parted ways.
The shadows. That was you?
Exactly. But it isn't easy to communicate with someone outside the Icor. And I'll admit, an oily shadow probably wasn't the sight you were hoping for.
Okay, and why is the Elder God grateful to me?
And why is the Elder God grateful to me?
The Yithians sustained their energy by channeling the Black Icor. The Icor is the essence of the Elder God. That process caused him immense pain and suffering, but you've put an end to it. You've given the great race another way to transfer their consciousness, and now they live beyond time and space, connected to the Elder God.
Nora, I haven't done anything beyond stopping that kook Bowen.
But you will. And at the same time, you've already done it.
Nora, I don't think I follow.
Harry, it takes a while to understand what beyond time and space means. But you will, my love. Believe me.
Okay, so those other alien things were using basically the essence of this god, and that caused the whole problem. Okay, why didn't the black ooze kill me?
How is it possible that I didn't die? I'm covered in that black ooze.
The blood of the Elder God does not harm those who are connected to him. That's why it didn't harm me on the island. That's why you sent me there, remember? To be who I really was? Now he can't and won't hurt you either. Because connected to him is someone who loves you and protects you. And that's me, Harry.
Okay, were you Dr. West?
Who is, or was, Dr. West? Is it you?
No, Harry. I'm just a humble art teacher from Newburyport. Don't worry. Dr. West will be waiting for you when you wake up.
So, what? I'm not staying here with you.
That means I can't stay here with you, can I?
Harry, you're already here with me, my love. We've been together for all eternity.
What?
But you need to go back to your time now. There's a life waiting for you, an important task you have to carry out, and people who depend on you. Evie will need your help, and you'll only be able to help her if you live a whole life. Will you promise me that?
Yes, I promise.
And one more thing. Tell Evie Papa is waiting for her at the Benoit house with the whole family. She'll know what it means.
I'll tell her.
Okay.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. For now.
I love you so much, Nora. I'm going to miss you terribly.
Don't be sad, Harry. It's only a matter of time. A matter of time and space. And remember, I love you too, Harry.
Okay.
Harry, can you hear me?
You're definitely gonna need a shower after that.
You did it, Professor. You saved us all.
Don't come any closer, Evangeline. I'm covered in...
Do not worry. She is also connected to the Ichor, Professor Everhart.
Harry couldn't believe his
Say
eyes.
what?
That was Caleb Bowen in that ridiculous Egyptian costume.
Maybe that's the
Somehow he had
creator
survived
guy,
the consciousness transfer.
god guy.
Bowen? No. What is he doing here?
No, Professor, it's not what it looks like. It's...
My race is deeply grateful to you both.
Harry understood at once who was now occupying Caleb Bowen's body.
The loop is in the process of closure. That is optimal. But we must continue working.
Process of closure? What are you talking about?
Do not worry. What comes next will be far easier. We only need to follow the plan you and I laid out the first time you contacted me. Dr. West.
Say what? A story by Out of the Blue. Okay, so it looks like that's the end of the game. Yeah, that's definitely the end of the game. So how is Evie Dr. West? Did she change her name or something? How did she become Dr. West? No, but then she knew that he would sacrifice himself. Then she gets married. There he retires. Okay, what else do we have? That is so weird. Okay, well that's it. And you can select the chapters and play again. Okay, well guys, that's the end of the game. I think maybe they're going to do a sequel to this. So that ending looks a little bit strange, but anyway. I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. Cheers.